Conveniently accessible with this nice new button here, we can actually change our performance profile on the fly. So I'm running in turbo right now, which isn't even the maximum. But I'm not gonna turn it to max yet. First, I actually wanna try silent, which is 28 watts, and see what we can get here. Okay, now we're looking at something that's probably closer to about 25 FPS. But here, let me pop into the menu again. Let's turn her down to medium, where now, that's more like a smooth 30 out here. Okay. As you may know, every 50 series laptop will have the GPU soldered directly to the motherboard, but not just any GPU can go on just any motherboard. And the biggest factor that impacts this is whether the laptop design is made to accommodate Board 1 or Board 2. Board 1 GPUs include the mobile versions of the RTX 5070 Ti, 5080, and 5090, while Board 2 covers the 5070 and below. So depending on which board a laptop chassis was designed for, you might see high-end vapor chamber cooling or more basic heat pipes. You might also see a difference in thickness to accommodate the greater thermal output of higher-end Board 1 GPUs. Confused yet? Great! Making matters more complicated, there is no hard and fast rule for the power envelope of these new GPUs. So there will be a wide range in the real-world performance of, say, a 5070 Ti, depending on how much cooling and how much power you can deliver to it. So in summary, 4 factors impact gaming performance in these 50 series laptops. The board it's designed for, the GPU die that is soldered to that package, the power delivery that's built into the motherboard, and the thermal design. All need to be optimized to get the most possible FPS. With that in mind then, let's throw to one that seems to be quite optimized. Was I not holding a mic the whole time? Check these out. We've got the Strix Scar 16 and Strix Scar 18. Both are equipped with up to a Core Ultra 9 275X, up to 64 gigs of user upgradable DDR5, and a Pantone certified 2560 by 1600 Nebula HDR mini LED display at 240 Hertz with up to 1200 nits peak brightness. Dang. I mean, even the backup are not letting us are good. The fastest mobile gaming CPU on the planet, which makes it all the more disappointing that the GPU maxes out at a 5070 Ti. I mean, look, I know this is sponsored or whatever, Asus, but what the heck? Those of you listening closely will know that the 5070 Ti is board 1, so a 5090 would be pin compatible with the motherboard. Why not make that available? Well, those of you who were listening even closelier will know that power delivery and thermal design also play a major role in GPU compatibility, and this motherboard wasn't built with enough push for the bigger chips.
I hired an AI personal assistant to do literally everything for me. I was lazy today. So in the morning, I'd highlight, summarize all of my emails and Discord messages, schedule time in my calendar.
Welcome to day one of CES, which means we're looking for the most ridiculous things that we can find. Is that a mouth muzzle? I gotta try this on first. The mute talk. I don't know if I'm ready to wear like a muzzle when playing video games, but I see the use case. I do see the use case. I do understand the pain point of not wanting to be super loud when you're gaming all night and say someone else is sleeping in your own house. First inclination would be to like soundproof my room, not wear an actual muzzle over my face. But it kind of works. So they also have this Flip VR controller that allows you to like actually put a physical controller in your hand, but then store it on the side when you're not grabbing something. And who needs to soundproof your entire room when you have a personal entertainment capsule? What is this thing? I am inside the capsule. Oh my gosh, wait, it's actually so quiet. The Exio Pod, we're trying it out. All right, this is pretty ridiculous. Personal gaming pod. Kind of want one. VR arcades that move up and down as you're shooting. How much do you think it costs to get one of these like inside of your own house? They said it's $45,000, not including shipping. So if you really love that one game, oh my God. Is this a personal motorcycle helicopter? No way this is street legal, right? Let's check this thing out. Holy shit, can you imagine flying this thing in San Francisco? They say the future is not on the ground. They say it's in the sky. It has automatic takeoff and landing. Okay, good, because I don't know how to fly a helicopter. How much do you think this costs? I need to find out. How much does this one cost?
We don't sell them.
You don't sell them yet?
Because this is
Just like
sample.
concepts? What do you think it would cost?
Maybe around.
50,000?
Yeah, yes, dollar.
Okay, 50,000. All right, thank you so much. He estimated it would cost $50,000, which means you can either buy a motorcycle quadcopter or an arcade machine. Same price. I do love that motto though. Why be normal? Great, great motto. Ever thought to yourself, man, I wish my karaoke machine was smarter? I got you. They now make karaoke all-in-one speaker machines with touchscreen displays. Ooh, ooh, oh, what? Not gonna lie, I definitely thought this was like silly, but I'm kind of into it. I don't even like karaoke. Okay, I think I just found the most ridiculous thing here at CES 25. Check it out. They got a life-size robot of Austin Evans. And look how photorealistic it is. This is crazy. I think it's even touch activated.
I love the RTX 5090. I would love to buy some NVIDIA stock. AMD is wonderful.
This is uncanny, guys. CES is crazy. They have so much cool stuff. If you ever thought robots should be looking more like humans, Iblis has you covered. Technically, it uses like a 3D display to make VR headsets look more like human, much like the Apple Vision Pro, but bringing that technology to other headsets as well. Oh my God, if they added AI to a toaster, I'm about to flip out. Please tell me this is an AI-powered toaster. Are you with this company? No, okay. I couldn't find anyone to talk to. They were all like in the meeting or something. So let's just assume it was an AI-powered toaster and then we'll all sleep easy at night. AI your life. Yeah, no thanks. I'm good. Although I'm worried we might not have a choice in the near future. Is that too dystopian to think about? Yeah, okay. Let's lighten the mood. Like with the healthcare robot, okay, I'm so confused. Excuse me, what is the healthcare robot?
This is you can get a massage.
All right, it turns out it's like a glorified massage chair that also checks your ECG. I don't know if I would necessarily call it a healthcare robot, more like a massage chair. I don't know. All right, now this one is super useful. You know how wireless chargers are getting more and more powerful? That also means they're getting hotter and hotter. So why not just add an active cooler inside of your wireless charger? Well, that's exactly what Aukey is doing here with their brand new Mag Fusion lineup. And Aukey is also sponsoring this CES video. This one, for example, is the Game Frost. In addition to having an active fan inside of it, it also has a built-in thermoelectric cooling chip, meaning that, yes, it takes advantage of the Peltier effect, essentially the movement of electrons between two semiconductive materials, allowing for one side to get super cold. And that cold side goes right against your phone. And then the fan on the other side blows hot air away. That's pretty cool, literally, because it allows the charger to stay 20 degrees Celsius cooler, which is nuts, and allows the charger to do things like charge your iPhone 16 from 0 to 50% in 35 minutes. If you thought that wasn't cool enough, well, you can also add a little bit of lighting, if you so please. And if all that's not a testament to good design, well, it actually won a CES award. Additionally, Aukey also has a 3-in-1 and a Dash Pro, meaning that the 3-in-1 can charge your phone, your watch, and your AirPods all at the same time, and the Dash Pro can, well, work inside of your car. All of these have the same active cooling, meaning that whether you're at home, in the office, or in your car, you can take advantage of that active cooling wireless charging. Big thank you to Aukey for sponsoring this CES breakdown. If you want to learn more about name, I think digital calendars that can go on your wall are going to be huge in the next few years. I bought one to use personally like a year and a half ago. I use it every single day. I think it's great. My parents had printout calendars that they put on their refrigerator to write physical stuff down. I use a lot more digital stuff. So the fact that I can import my Google Calendar and have it displayed in my kitchen, I love, and I can sync it up with my wife's and anyone else who I want to see. It's really cool. I would love to know if that person got asked at TSA what that thing is. Wireless television. You can see it just uses suction on the backside. I feel like wireless makes a lot of sense if you're moving something around a lot, but a TV kind of sits in the same place all the time. So I guess you would have to charge this. Am I missing something? How long does each TV last on a single charge?
So, on a full charge, peak brightness,
Yep.
60 to 80 hours.
60 to 80 hours on a single charge for your TV setup. If I want to be recharging my TV every week, basically, Kind of weird for a wireless TV company to plaster their name on like a wire. Wait, do these chargers have built-in memory inside of them? How does that work?
Check this out. I'm going to show you. How I afforded this car. Okay, you ready? All right, 118.
Oh,
You see that it's charging and it goes to its app.
I see. So then it can just store data directly on
Yeah.
the brick itself?
Exactly.
Whoa, they got Horizon people. That's cool. Turns images captured by a mirrorless camera into a high-quality 3D CG asset. Okay, so you do need to take multiple pictures, and apps like this do exist on like an iPhone, but I don't know. This does not exist in a mirrorless camera setup. If so, I could see those outputs being way higher quality than on your phone. All right, guys, time to see if the Afeela, this Sony car, has any major news announcements for 2025. I feel like the main question is, will it ever actually get released? That, and who was the first person that's gonna win a game of Fortnite on this display at the front of the car? Do you think some dude named Ale, like Albert, sees all these signs and goes, why is my name everywhere? Ale for all? Let's see what Samsung's up to at CES 2025, shall we? Keep your pets safe and healthy. Those are like two things I definitely care about. Ah, there's the little tag. Meaning it's not like your watch that can like sense your heart rate or anything because it's dangling. But I guess you wouldn't track the animal's heart like that anyway, right? So my question is, how does it know all of the activities? Is it based on like a step counter? Find where your pet is. Okay, so it must have some type of like GPS inside of it. That makes sense. How does it know when it's drinking water or when it's eating? All right, so the dog tracker, there's only a speedometer inside of it. So it only knows when it's like moving or not moving. Hypothetically, it could recognize patterns that a dog typically does to drink water and then attribute that as in like, oh, it's drinking water right now. We'll mark that down inside of the app. Same for going to the bathroom, I guess. You can answer your phone on the washing machine. No way, no way. Wait, so there's like a speaker and a microphone inside of here? Two things. You can answer your phone on your fridge. You can also tell your fridge to open its doors and it will do it for you. It honestly reminds me of like trunks in cars, how they all used to be manual until someone put in a sensor where you could like push your foot and then the whole thing opened up. I'm waiting like every year for e-ink to have its moments. It just seems so great because it uses such little power to show like static stuff. This line is drawing instantaneously as I'm pressing it. I mean, there's not really a delay, which means the screen is refreshing quite quickly. So for taking notes, I could see this being like really great for like consuming content, maybe less good, but maybe that's a good thing. You know, I think about this a lot. Maybe we should be building technology that makes it inconvenient to do the thing that we don't want to do a lot of. I feel this way about projectors because projectors are only as dark as the surface they're on. So in the daylight, it's actually pretty difficult to use a projector to see like true blacks. Maybe that's okay. Maybe we shouldn't be watching TV when it's nice outside. Same with an e-ink display. Maybe we shouldn't be consuming content 24/7 on a device, but still, be able to do things like take notes seamlessly. We have Bugatti, who, they showcase all of their Bugattis and their scooters, and right next to them, literally, if I just turn around, we also have a booth that has scalp massagers. Just the variety of stuff here is so funny to me. I gotta say, these are probably the coolest looking speakers that I've ever seen. And then I realized, well, that might be because they're designed by Lamborghini. So that's sweet. They got little robots that can play chess against you. Oh, it's a good thing they make it cute, because when I'm about to rage quit, if it wasn't it is cool how it's picking up the piece with that little suction arm. You've fallen into my trap. Boom, baby. Oh no, my piece. Not only can it pick up those little flat tiles, it can also pick up entire chess pieces too. I mean, how cool is that? Oh, okay, conceptually, this is pretty cool. It's a bike flashlight that you can attach to your handlebar so you can see at night, but it also has automatic fall detection, meaning if you're out riding by yourself, you take a nasty fall and can't get to your phone, well, it'll notify someone for you. Is that the voice of an angel? I think it is. I'm thinking the double-fisted mic. Touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good time never seen.
At Mint Mobile, in some hidden AMD PC hardware news at CES this year, they also launched an actually affordable Ryzen 9000 series CPU that I'm pretty excited about. Not entirely sure why more people haven't talked about it yet, but AMD officially announced the Ryzen 5 9600. This is the non-X model similar to the 9600X, and so far it'll be marked as the cheapest Ryzen 9000 CPU available. Apparently this non-X version is retaining the 65-watt TDP, which a lot of us were curious about, and the downgrade is just a slight decrease in clock speed going from 5.4 to 5.2 gigahertz. It'll definitely run slower than the 9600X, but hopefully by only a little bit. So the thing that this is going to come down to is pricing. Currently, the 9600X can be found for a bit under $250, so ideally the 9600 will launch around like $200, but realistically it'll probably be like $229 or somewhere in the middle. The cool part, and the other thing that we were waiting to hear about, is that this CPU is for PC builders and not just OEMs. There were rumors that this could be an only OEM chip that's used in like pre-builts, but that doesn't appear to be the case. Per usual though, with AMD CES announcements this year, we don't have a launch date or the pricing. I don't know why they're not announcing these numbers this year. It's getting kinda old. Along with NVIDIA's RTX 50 series desktop GPUs, they also talked about the laptop GPUs. And honestly, these are looking pretty spicy. I'll give credit here because NVIDIA launched the exact same models between their desktop and laptop lineups. The laptop versions specifically say laptop after the model name, but just like desktop, they announced the 5090, 5080, 5070 Ti, and the 5070. I know this isn't super important, but kudos to NVIDIA for making this actually not difficult anymore. What's also pretty impressive is that the 5090 laptop GPU will have 24 gigabytes of VRAM, the 5080 will have 16, and the 5070 Ti and 5070 will have 12 and 8. That 8 gigabytes on a 5070 model doesn't even look great for a laptop, but at least the higher end models are getting enough. NVIDIA also appears to be focusing on efficiency and battery life. They're claiming that these new GPUs can provide up to a 40% longer battery life, all thanks to new technology like advanced power gating that turns off unused parts of the GPU when they're not needed, and also low latency sleep mode, which allows the GPU to go to sleep more frequently. These new 50 series laptop GPUs are scheduled to start launching in March to April timeframe, and if you're a big laptop gamer, then check out all the new models announced at CES because there are dozens of them.
2024, the year of more.
Oh my God.
There's been more business.
The first ever center ring sponsor.
More unforgettable moments.
Good God, absolutely incredible.
And most importantly, more Pauls. The haters are fuming. Yes, my daughter, Esme Agdal Paul, officially made me a father.
I already love her so much.
Which is crazy. OG Logang knows how crazy that is. I went from head to father.
You're still a head.
Still very much a head, but also a father.
You don't even know me yet, but I just want to tell you that you're everything I ever could have dreamed.
But the truth is, I have manifested this exact life 5 years ago on a podcast.
I think I'll have a kid in 5 years. Like by 29, like I'll have a child.
Not necessarily a wife, but definitely a kid.
No, like you might be right. Ideally, bro, I have a quaint, exciting, fun, loving-filled life with my family. I want to wear sweatpants and a t-shirt everywhere I go because I don't care about this Hollywood blah, blah, blah bullshit, bro. Like I want to succeed to a certain point where I don't have a wandering. I don't look at other girls besides my wife because she's the hottest and greatest thing in the world.
I have to say, I am so proud of this little family that we've started, and actually just my family in general, specifically my little brother Jake, because my God, that guy is rich and famous as
Everyone who hates ads will be using this Chrome extension by 2025. I feel like I just found a Google cheat code. It's a Chrome extension called Pi that lets you either block ads or get paid to see them. But look what happens when I enable Pi. I don't know about you, but that was the most satisfying thing I've seen all week. I've never seen an ad blocker that pays you to watch ads. That's why Pi is so cool. It allows you to capitalize on ads that are capitalizing on you. I'm not saying you have to do this, but it's almost like, why wouldn't you? It doesn't even take 5 minutes to install. It's 100% free, and you can earn money.
My neighbor Brian was like, yo, where'd you get this knife? I'm like, Bespoke Post, man.
I see you talking about Bespoke all the time. Is it worth it?
You tell them what you're into, then they find gear from small brands that you might not even have known about. There's no obligation to buy anything, and you have total control over whatever you get. Whether you're into clothes, home goods, knives, camping gear, whatever it is, Bespoke Post has you covered.
My brother is absolutely killing it. He just beat Mike Tyson on Netflix with 65 million people watching. So much attention and volume that he literally broke the internet. He just continues to elevate the sport of boxing, prove everyone wrong along the way. And by the way, I get it. It's confusing how a guy who's doing this has now beaten one of the greatest fighters ever. The kid cannot be outworked. I am honored to call myself Jake Paul's brother, and we got some big things coming for 2025. Wink, wink, so just be ready for that. Speaking of Netflix, the WWE has moved to Netflix, and I'm going with them.
Logan Paul, top rope, frog splash!
This year, I continue to show why I am the absolute best at this sport. I'm built for wrestling, and why I will become world champion. It's because I'm viral, bro.
To be the best, you gotta beat the best. The story of a legend in the making.
I'm also humble, extremely fucking humble, but also viral.
Look at me now.
I'm viralist, but I stay in humble. I'm viral, bro! No, it's true though. Think about it. Springboard backflip. Viral. Drone shot, frog splash. Viral.
Logan from the top rope. Oh!
Drawing Kevin Owens on the glass at Elimination Chamber. Viral.
I don't know if y'all can read, but Kevin sucks.
And Randy Orton kicking Speed's ass. Not just viral, that was the most viewed Instagram reel of 2024. And yeah, I lost my United States Championship this year to LA Knight in my hometown of Cleveland, Ohio, but whatever. Whatever, dude. 2 L's make a W. L, L, W. F***ing math. And our W was when Prime became the first ever center ring sponsor of the WWE.
What? That's actually badass.
Are you serious?
I am glad you guys are just as excited about this as I am.
Let's go! And just Prime in general, my God, we signed the Lakers this year. Let's go! People have FaceTimed me from Lakers games, and Prime's all on the seats. You know, LeBron has it on his towel. I'm just like, what the f is going on? Not only that, the Raptors, Juventus.
Great Juventus Prime!
And some of the best athletes in the world who are now Prime athletes. Kevin Durant, Tyreek Hill, Aaron Judge, Cody Rhodes, Rafael Leo, Devin Haney. And the biggest artists too, Peso Pluma, my God. Central C, my God. We wrapped a jet in Prime.
Who's excited for Prime to come to India?
And we launched in 29 new countries, my God. Prime has proven yet again that we are here to stay. And we got some crazy things coming in 2025 for both hydration and energy that are gonna blow your minds. Anyways, I like my cheese drippy, bruh. The greatest lunch experience of all time. No, the greatest experience of all time.
Yeah, this is buzzing right now.
This is great.
Really good.
This was an amazing opportunity to partner with my longtime friend Mr. Beast and his Feastables chocolate bar. Yeah! Paired with Prime, both amazing products that are, in my opinion, so much better than the old, archaic versions of these that exist in the same category. It was obvious. Make a lunch kit that's tasty, affordable, better.
22 grams of sugar. 10 grams of sugar.
But wow, we did not expect it to become... I like my cheese drippy, bruh. I mean...
I like my cheese drippy, bro. I like my cheese whippy, bro.
I like my cheese.
Like that line, like that wasn't scripted. And sometimes cringe means wins. The amount of UGC, user-generated content around Lunchly and impressions that we got because of earned media, stuff that we didn't pay for, is every single brand's dream, and it equates to sales because Lunchly actually is doing better week after week. And we literally just started. Trust me, 2025 is going to be a big year for Lunchly.
We all got our Lunchly!
And just like, I really like partnering with people I like Jimmy and KSI. What more can you ask for? These guys are machines, phenoms in their own regards, and we get to build these businesses together. I'm so grateful for it. And I obviously got to mention Impulsive, the #1 podcast in the world.
What do you think about the Fury Molly May breakup?
I've been wearing the same pair of underwear for 5 days.
I'm gonna have you roast me, and I won't take it personally.
Backwards hats are out of style.
Is that true?
Had Donald Trump on the podcast this year, the next president?
Biden is just so bad.
You should make a diss track on him.
Yeah, we'll do something.
I basically won him the election. No, you wouldn't. I'm being facetious, but I am very thankful that I think we proved something this year. Presidential elects will not be able to ignore the podcast circuit because people want authenticity. They want to see how genuine you can be. Podcasts are a great way to find out who people really are. And this year we found out who John Cena was, for example.
I love the Fast and Furious family, but boy, did I want to be in Barbie.
Hulk Hogan, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, The Undertaker, Dom Mysterio. Wait a second, are we just a wrestling podcast? Nah, because we had Rick Ross, Pat Mahomes, Kevin Durant, Phantom, Terrence Crawford, my brother like 4 more times. The list goes on and on.
Cannot compare yourself to me and you 16, bro. You have no other resource but your hand.
Longtime fans, thank you guys so much for watching us talk about whatever. It's a very cool medium for me to sit down and just shoot the shit with my friends and talk to people I find interesting. And now is the part where I'd like to take a moment to reflect. At the moment, I'm 29 years old, and I feel like I've lived a lot of lives.
Good morning, little guy. What's poppin'? Yo, that was wild.
I have had the pleasure of succeeding a lot,
Hey, still, son.
failing a lot,
I'm in a rough spot, man.
and there's learning opportunities in both of those.
I'm so sorry, Carrie, bro. That was the best game of Jenga I've ever played in my life.
So I'd like to take this opportunity to share some of the wisdom, some of the takeaways and things I've learned this year with you. I encourage you to develop and practice your mindfulness and spirituality. It is something that I did this year, and I find it is helping my life dramatically. My relationship with God, my relationship with the universe, the creator, has strengthened immensely this year. I can feel it. I pray, I speak to the universe, I vocalize my intentions and my desires. And as you saw, like, I've been manifesting this exact life for over 5, 6, 7 years. Man, I look around and I'm like, this works. So have that conversation with your higher power and be grateful along the way and express your gratitude. It's important. All right, another thing, now that I'm a dad, listen to me carefully, gentlemen. If you want to become a father, pick the right mother for your child. Part of the reason that I got engaged to Nina is because I knew she was going to be an amazing mother, but I didn't know that she was going to be this good. She loves this little girl so much. And for all the mothers out there, like, I'm riding with you now that I see what you guys go through. Even for my own mom, like, Mom, I love you so much. And I don't know how you put up with Jake and I, but you are incredible. And that's a blanket statement for every mother out there. The hardest job in the world. So guys, choose your woman wisely. Life is about seasons. And for me, this year was an off season. I took a lot of time to focus on me and to grow my family and also strengthen the bond with, like, Jake, my mom, my dad. We are closer than we've ever been, and we've been making an effort to spend time with each other and have, tough conversations. And now that I'm a family man and the family's growing, it just feels like we're all becoming a little more cohesive. So yeah, I guess, like, don't be afraid to focus on that's maybe a little more personal to you. And this year I did that. With all that said, 2025, I'm not around WWE, I will become a champion. I will also get married, and I will continue to keep the world hydrated with the greatest hydration beverage in history, Prime. I love all of you. Thank you for the support as usual, and I ain't going anywhere. More good days to come. Take it easy. Peace.
And here's a random fact. You still got my favorite hoodie, and you need to give it back. Hey! Ah!
The new line of NVIDIA GPUs is about to come out, and this place is packed. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get lit. Let's get lit. This is insane. This is like a whole arena. No way. This is insane. It's like I'm about to watch a concert.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CES 2025.
On stage, Jensen talked about the massive advancements in NVIDIA's making in the AI space, centered around their new Cosmos Foundation AI models. These models can help with everything from creating super realistic videos and photos, training self-driving cars, making robots. He also talked about DLSS 4, which introduces multi-frame generation, which will be huge for gamers. Speaking of being huge for gamers,
4090 performance at 549.
I'll be diving even deeper into these announcements, so stay tuned. Big thank you to NVIDIA for sponsoring this video. The new line of
Okay, I think I just found the most ridiculous thing here at CES. Check it out. They got a life-size robot of Austin Evans. And look how photorealistic it is. This is crazy. I think it's even touch activated.
I love the RTX 5090. I would love to buy some NVIDIA stock. AMD is wonderful.
CES is crazy. They have so much cool stuff. Can you believe it? Okay, I think I just found the most.
It's not actually better than a 4090, it's just using frame generation. That's technically true, but it doesn't really matter. At this point, GPUs are so good that they can't make massive improvements just by upgrading the silicon. So to make the cards better and make the cards more affordable, they're using new technology like frame generation, which is a good thing. If this was like super experimental niche technology that probably won't work, I would be like, okay, that's stupid. But DLSS has been around for a while, it's good, and a lot of games support it. And at the end of the day, if you buy a 5070, plug it in, run Fortnite, it will perform like a 4090. It's not actually better than a 4090, it's just using frame generation. That's technically true, but it doesn't really matter. At this point, GPUs are so good that they can't make a
Well, now, with the Blackwell family RTX 5070 4090 performance at 549. We're producing at very large scale, availability starting January. Blackwell. Well, now with the Blackwell family RTX 5070.
That's odd. Let's try this. Back off with that PhD coming on. This should help. Let's go.
You better not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with Oopie Goopy, General Munchkin.
Can you play a song?
was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it.
Yo, they wanna know. She keeps a Moet Chandon in a pretty cabinet.
Are you happy to be in Paris?
Oui.
Where is everyone? Is everyone here? Okay, I'll wait until everyone comes. Yeah, just...
Eyes are like angels. For the pay, for the pay. Novocaine, Novocaine. Pretty girl.
Usually do this less I'm drunk or I'm high, but I'm both right now.
She looks like every other bitch.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
That was the summer of 1963, when everybody called me baby, and it didn't occur to me to mind.
My name is Chapel Roan. I'm your favorite artist.